broadcast, which is coming to you from Gdańsk. And before I made this live broadcast, I thought I would take you around the market here, the Dominican Fair, as it is called. It is, I think, the largest street market in Europe. It's held once a year at the end of July, beginning or 3rd of August. And I thought that would be a good place to actually show you, particularly I'll take you around the food section there. However, there were so many people that I couldn't do it. So I thought that with the crowds and all the rest of it, it was better just to sit somewhere a bit quieter and from a distance. But what I will do is I'll do a video of it at a later time. But obviously a Saturday at around 1700 hours is not the best time to do anything of this nature because the amount of people that are there. Right, so this is the live broadcast where it happens once a week, as long as I'm somewhere I can do it from. This is your opportunity to ask questions about van life or any vehicles or all the rest of it. Please use this occasion or alternatively put comments into the comment sections of the videos, and please don't send things to me for private correspondence because it just takes up too much time. This week I passed 70,000 subscribers, and which was nice. So thanks very much everybody who has subscribed. Right. So having done that introduction, I shall now stand up and show you where I am, because right behind me, in fact I'm not going to do it behind me, I'm going to turn the camera around so you don't see me, but you'll see, like, as I did last week, and you can see where it is. So here are the former city walls as such. Hello Annie, hello. And here we have a display of hens, and there's quite a few of them. And at the bottom, down there, so we see where the ditch in front of the city wall once stood, and at the bottom down there we've got a monument to Gdańsk returning to Poland after the Second World War, or the Polishness of Gdańsk. I'll show another thing, actually it's not quite visible from here, but behind there's a post office. Sorry, it's not. It was the main post office in the Free City of Gdańsk, and there was a battle there for the post office on the 1st of September 1939. Anyway, I'm going to do a separate video on that. That'll be published on my history site, and I've got stacks of material I've actually gone through. In fact, I've been planning this now for more than 2 years. So that shows you how long it takes to do a video. The motorhome stuff does take me a little bit less time to do, even if sometimes it takes me getting on for a year to publish it. For example, some of the stuff I published recently was mainly from Dusseldorf last year, so it's now 11 months old. But I mean, the question is, of course, trying to get enough done at the same time. Right, now another thing I would point out, I'll come around here a bit, is so the fair is down here and on the left. In fact, let's walk down there right now, and I'll show it from distance. There's not so many people at this end of it, but what my plan was to go into the it's like a food court, so to speak, where all the food stuff is. Now 2 years ago, last year it wasn't held, but 2 years ago this made a sort of a nice little place where you sort of meet people and all the rest of it. Put some deck chairs out, and there was the selection of food, and I thought, oh well, I'll just take you around there. That would make a nice little video showing you some Polish food. But this year there was so much of it that, well, I'm not going to get round there. Not only that, there was nowhere to actually really sit. Well, again, it is a Saturday afternoon, so that's the sort of thing I really need to do on a Monday morning, and that would be a better time. So anyway, if I walk down there, let's walk down there, and I'll show you some of the initial part of that. Leave me walk on the road. and see that the cars are not allowed down here. So we've got these little shed things, and the shed things are this fair. Now, I'll also tell you where I've been. So last week I was in a place called Pössl. That's P-U-C-K. You may have seen the live I did from Pössl. And from there, I had to get my vehicle fixed because I was losing fuel. I'd lost, not fuel, oil. I'd lost oil from the gearbox. So I was frightened of using the gearbox. As it happened, I thought if I put the gearbox, if I drive in third gear everywhere, that might use less oil up. Anyway, I got it fixed. As it happened, he said there was plenty in there too. I could have actually gone further, but I didn't know that. Then I went to a place near the beach, which is in Sopot, and I'm, as from today, back in Gdańsk. So, right, so what you got here is you've got these what do you call it, shed things. I'm trying to think of a suitable word, and that goes down. Now here, there's not so many people, but further down, there's really quite a lot. And I think if I walk down there with lots of people and I sort of might get jostled around a bit, in the crowd, which is normal. But I've got this rather expensive telephone, which I'm doing the video with, and so that wouldn't be an ideal situation for me. In the background, you might be able to see this huge church, which I think is the second largest brick-built church in the world, I believe. Anyway, right, so I'll turn the camera back round and onto me, and I'll go and sit down somewhere down here. One thing I do want to do is I want to do videos of the food, and anyway, there's a restaurant that's might be able to cooperate with in doing this. So I've already spoken to them, and maybe next week I'll go around there and be able to do some food videos. So I hope that my chair, oh no, somebody's gone and sat in my chair. I'll have to go and sit somewhere else. Yes, food videos. Good. Now I shall walk down on the right, down here a bit, and see what's down here. Now, Düsseldorf Trade Fair will start on the Friday, it's the 27th, I think, or 28th for the public. So I'll do the filming on the 27th, and that's from the 28th. Then there will be the public. So that'll give me, I hope, an opportunity to show you some new vehicles. And I've been reading what the manufacturers have got, and it's the usual sort of new stuff. It's sort of changed layouts of it. They've got a different colour in the on the furniture. They've got new names for vehicles. I saw today was Pilot, for example, have introduced a concept which is a cheaper van. Well, all manufacturers seem to produce a cheaper van every year in order to get what they think is younger people into it. They never really explain the fact of how the younger people are actually going to pay for it, and producing a van which is 10,000 euros less, so it's 20% cheaper, let's say, for argument's sake. Really, if you're buying it on credit, that doesn't make that much difference. And you may think 10,000 euros, that's a lot of cash. It certainly is a lot of cash. It's in your pocket. But if you're paying it over 10 years, it's about 85 euros. Well, there'll be an interest on it, so let's say 95 euros a month extra, or something like that, because obviously deposit. So it's not such a great idea, in my opinion. And Wojtek there, thanks very much for keeping up the good work. Well, I'm doing my best, but Wojtek, as I believe, is in Warsaw, or at least lives there, and I am I am now some distance away. I did a video a couple of weeks ago, and I thought I'd walk around and sort of talked about Gdańsk. Anyway, the video's an hour long, and then. But there's one thing I said about this market now, and I said the market was started in the 19th century, and I thought, no, I got that wrong. It started in the 13th century, and so I thought, oh, I can't leave that. I'm going to have to edit it now. And hello to Malaysia. Oh, very good. Oh, that seems very that seems very exotic to me. So, very good. So if anybody has, obviously, as I'm going to Dusseldorf, if anybody wants anything filming, you can say what you want, and I'll see if I can actually do it. Oh, there's a... oh. That was a rather unusual way of dressing. And so, sorry, as I was saying, that if anyone wants anything filming, I can actually go about it and do it. And yeah, I think I'll walk a bit rather than just sit down here. I get the impression when you sit down on a chair in a place like this, it's getting in people's way. Anyway, oh, West Virginia, take me home. Country Road, Thomas, hello. And so, very good. So anyway, so there you have a quick breakdown of what I'm doing. I'm holding this now to my mouth because of the wind. The weather here, I've got to say, has got much more acceptable for normal for summer, because earlier it was really roasting, and a few days really roasting, but not for weeks on end. Now we've got a temperature around 23 degrees, which in my opinion is absolutely normal. Right, so I was walking down this street 2 weeks ago, and so I met a lady there, and I thought she was quite interesting. Anyway, so I gave her my telephone number, and she told me she just got divorced, and that she didn't trust men, and all the rest of it. So she more or less told me she probably wouldn't ring, but tomorrow I'm going to arrange accidentally bump into her. So that's my plan for tomorrow. Transylvania, hello. I think we know each other. And if so, then we will be seeing each other in Dusseldorf next in 3 weeks' time. So anyway, so thanks very much here for those of you who tuned in today. And the one thing I need to point out incidentally about the live, when I'll be in Germany, it'll be far more difficult for me. My internet, I've got, I think, quite a generous internet allowance. It's 3.5 gigabytes a month, but that won't cover me to do live broadcasts. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that whilst in Germany unless I get access. And sometimes, people are happy enough to give me access to their internet. Right, so I'm now coming towards a street where there'll be quite a few people. I'm going to turn the camera around. There we have the camera turned around. Gives a much better impression. There's food here this year all over the place. And I think one thing about Poland is you've got this really good food scene and street food scene. I mean, I do appreciate in London or somewhere else it's going to be much better. But in my opinion, when I was in Bydgoszcz even 3 weeks ago, I thought the food scene was pretty good. But here, I think it's absolutely brilliant. So I'm not really into street food in a big way, but occasionally it's pretty good. Good. Right, I just wanted to finish at here we have the Hilton Hotel. I shall walk through here to finish off with a nice view. And there we have a nice view for the end of the video. There's the Motława, the river that runs through, and so the ship. We've got the crane on the right-hand side, which is the symbol of Gdańsk. Well, when the cathedral isn't one. And look around here as well. Now, I think here it's a wonderful atmosphere. There's also a wonderful sea smell. I like the smell of the sea, even though the sea from here is about 10, well, no, I'm exaggerating, about 6 kilometers away, something like that. And anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks, Annie. Very beautiful, yes. Wonderful. So, I shall finish off here with this rather nice view. There we are, but there's a brilliant view to finish off with. And thanks for watching, and all the best from Gdańsk.